a man on the run. I had escaped from Nsawam Prisons. I had conned his security. He calls me an international command. I conned his security. When I was in Liberia, they were looking for me in Togo. After all his security, it was completely useless. And he was after me, sending people after me. You think that I had the time to set an interview? Yes. What did you do? And this and this. Well, what are you talking, Dr. Samuel? You have never run. You have never run.
Let me tell you.
If you like, evidence. Let us do a run out there and you see where I will leave you.
America.
No.
You said this was what was told.
Hold it, Doc. The information about the jubilation, I never knew about it till I met Kofi Jua in the Ivory Coast in Abidjan. It was Jua was brought to me.
Now, I'm saying saying you are trying to prolong your evidence in order to, make sure that you don't get too many questions. Now, I'm saying that by this evidence, you are stating that these were the people who were present when Amatekwe came to announce that the judges had been executed.
As told me by
America.
Jua.
Yes.
By Jua, not by America.
Not by America.
No, by Kofi Jua in the Ivory Coast.
I see. Okay. Now, anyway, Giwa was not there. By your own account, of the people who were present, Giwa was not present
there. My Lord, Jua said he was there.
I said that by the account you gave, Giwa was not present. And America also was not present.
But I have not mentioned America, so why are you referring to America?
I'm just saying that these two were not present.
Well,
and none of the accused persons were present. Matekwe himself, in his statement, indicated that at the time that he went to announce what had happened to the judges, he went by himself. He didn't say that there was anybody there. He went there earlier. There were some people, yes, he mentioned. But then he left. But at the time that he told President Rawlings what happened, he didn't say that there was anybody there.
I am going to cut this matter short, if you may. The Acts of the Apostles, John, Matthew, Mark, and who is the other one?
Luke.
Huh? Luke. They give in some contexts, they give different accounts of what happened in their contact with Jesus Christ. And we accept that. This is what Jua and Atukwe told me. Amatekwe may have given a different account. It doesn't mean that what the two guys told me is wrong, and you know that by law, don't you?
It means that one account is wrong. It means that one account is wrong.
It is the one you are seeking to rely on.
As a lawyer, you should have tried to verify how they got the information, as they were not present.
Come on, Dr. Samuel.
You were in Ivory Coast.
Don't let me go back. Okay, Doc, hear me. If you disagree with what Jua said, that is one matter. But you cannot disagree with me what Jua told me. And I'm reciting to you what Jua told me, also confirmed in Monrovia by one Atukwe. And I rode with Jua to the airport when he was coming to stage a coup. I wrote the coup, the speech he was going to make. That is why when they killed him, they came for me in Liberia. He.
The Adabo guy in his evidence also talking about the meeting of July 2nd, did not mention some of the names that you mentioned.
Okay. It comes to the same thing. So, I will not challenge what Adebuga said, but I also stand by what I was told.
Well, what I'm suggesting to you
account, and I'm giving another account.
What I'm suggesting to you is that you were not given any such account. You made up this story.
I'm a good storyteller, Dr. Samuel.
Well, you have indicated that you are.
I did all this. I sat down and compiled all this. Dr. Mensah the other day asked me, people come here and they say because of fear and all that, how did you do all this? And I said, Your Honor, my Lord, I took a calculated risk to do that. Some of his yahoos went to the air and said that I put it all on a calculator. I took a calculated risk to do all this. You think I imagine this. What kind of fertile imagination have I? She says, give me a break, Doc.
Now, you claim in your evidence that Agudzivi had told you that he had been sent by him and some men to come and clear you by Captain Kojo Chekata. This is in page 6 of the transcript. Now, I am putting it to you
we had it
that there was never any such incident. That Captain Chikata did not send anybody to come and clear you, and that if anybody told you that they were telling you a wrong story.
My Lord, I had gone to Accra, and on my way back, I've told this commission that I was a sergeant in the Ghana Army, 168319, Sergeant Chris Asher. And I was an education instructor. And I was based in Michel Camp, Tema, and had taught English to some of the NCOs. And one of them, Lance Corporal Akowua, became an NCO at the Achiasi Jungle Warfare School, which is 2 miles away from my village. A rapport, therefore, through WO2 Akowua developed between me and the people there. And at coming from Accra that evening, Winneba roundabout, I found that their vehicle had broken down and Akowua was standing there. So I got down and I went and said, hey, what's happening? He said, oh, we just had a little trouble, but another vehicle is coming. I said, okay. Then just as I was turning around, he said, Chief, there's going to be trouble tonight. I said, what? They're sending people from Accra after you, and I would advise that you leave your palace. I said, what? He said, well, some guy came there and said that you are staging a coup. Your brother has sent you money and ammunition, and so they're coming for you. And I don't think the squad that is coming will let you go free. I looked at Akowua in the face, and I said, thank you, boy, but they will meet me in my palace by all means. Probably we will finish it all there. Nobody is going to take me out of my house and murdered me in cold blood like he did to so many people. No way. I went home and waited. My mother had died, but my aunt and my oldest sister were all around there. They were in the courtyard. The moon was on, but I never told them. I didn't want to alarm them. And that night, I made sure none of my wives stayed in my bedroom. I packed up. I put on my smoke, not the smoke that he gave to the boys to go and kill, but my own chiefly smoke. And I packed 2.38, 145, and 1.22. And I stuck them. And I sat in my chair, and I said, Lord, like Samson said, let me die with my enemies here in my house. 1 o'clock, Akowua was passing before them. Akowua and his team were passing. 10 o'clock, he stopped over. He said, anything? I said, no, I haven't heard anything. He said, leave the house. I said, I'm not leaving. 1 o'clock in the night, there was loud banging on the door. There's an outside door. I opened the door. No, I am explaining. The Lord, he has asked, and I am entitled to explain.
I am saying that I just put something to you, and it's either yes or no.
Let the witness finish this.
Yes, let me finish. Don't stop me. Thank you, my Lord. So they came in, 8 soldiers. I recognized 4 of them from Achiasi Jungle Warfare School. All of them armed. There was a young guy, very handsome. And I looked at him, and they said, Chief, we want to talk to you. I said, so do. They shut the door, and they all sat around me. And they kept, the guys from Achiasi was led by a sergeant. So I think he had been asked to take over. And he started asking me, when the last time I saw my brother, when did I write to him? When did I speak to him? I answered all. And my hands, my fingers were really itching. Then the sergeant said to me, Chief, Major Kwashiga has ordered that we should bring you to Achiasi. That is what saved the day. If anybody had mentioned Accra, I wouldn't be standing here But his men, the 8 of them.
Right. You've answered it, haven't you? I think you finished the story.
No, I've not finished. My Lord, just a minute.
All right.
So I went with them. And when I got into the vehicle, I saw a cousin of mine who is a farmer. They had burnt his toes. So I was shocked. And when we got to the jungle warfare school, they went and spoke to Captain Major Kwashiga. At that time, he was a captain. He came out. They knew me because I used to allow them military exercises in my area. He said, Chief, I'm sorry about this, but what I'm going to do is this. You are not going to go to Accra or your village. I will keep you here tonight. It will not be safe for you to try to go to your village. Please bear with me and stay in a guard room that I'm going to provide for you. I said, so be it. I understood the whole story. So I stayed there with my cousin. The following morning, they brought me a cup of tea, and I walked 2 miles. We didn't have car. We walked back to my village. My villagers had all assembled like rabbits, all afraid that their chief had been taken away. So I went there, and they gave me an ovation, and I told my story. Then when I was in Nsawam, and these boys came to me, it was America, Jandu, and this guy I got to know is Sly Avutivi and Corporal Amadou, who introduced them. And Amadou started introducing why they came and all that. And there was a coyish but deadly smile on the face, never smile on the face of Sly Avutivi. So I asked him, hey, boy, why that smile? He scratched his head and said, don't get angry. I said, I won't. That night, you remember when soldiers came for you and you were taken to the Chancy Jungle Warfare School? I said, yes. He said, I was the one mandated by, they called him at that time, Captain. Captain, they didn't know that he was an ex-captain, by Captain Chikata to come for you because they say you are staging a coup. But when we reported to Major Kwashiga, he insisted that we should bring them there. And I asked him, so what were your instructions? He said, well, would have taken you on the road and cleared you. So, all right, I won't be angry with you. I will defend you, but stay here with me. I gave him some gari and sugar, all of them. They ate, and we laughed. I gave them cigarettes, and they became my friends. You failed. You didn't win. You see? I didn't die.
I'm suggesting to you that you are just telling lies.
Okay, tell it again.
Now, you wrote in your statement to the commission that you were earning, as a lawyer, you were earning 400 million cedis a year. In your statement.
In these terms, in these days, yes. Not that time. At that time, who would be earning 400 million?
Oh, you didn't say it. You didn't say it like that.
Come on, Dr. Samuel.
You didn't put it like that.
Don't be petty. Don't be petty. Don't be petty. Be real, doctor. Be real.
I am suggesting to you that your statement did not say that the 400 million was in today's terms. You said okay, at that time.
And I am also putting to you that, Dr. Samuel, that I meant everybody knows that today we talk of millions. At that time, nobody talked about millions.
So that statement is not correct in relation to that time.
It is correct. It is correct, but you, in your old aging mind, and probably by association with the man there, refuse to accept it. And I am not pursuing it. If I didn't earn it, it's okay. If I earned it, he took me away. He took the prospects of my life. He took my happiness, my family, and all. But 2 things, I would have had to give them to him. My mind and my heart. And those I will die with. If he likes, you can go out there and try it.
I finally want to put to you that your evidence was largely concocted.
Okay.
And you've told lies to this commission.
Brilliant researcher. He can sit down and manufacture stories. Well done, Dr. Samuel.
Hello, that is all for you.
Is that all?
All right, thank you. Sorry.
Okay, Doc.
Thank you. All right. Well, we thank you, Mr. Krisasha, for coming all the way from, I don't know whether America or in England.
I ran away to America and then came to London, and I heard all this news, so I said, I will go. If they will crucify me, let me go and be crucified in my own land. I've come and nobody has crucified me, and now I can't even talk to anybody. Anybody should not come and ask me about murder and all that. I'm not supposed to talk to the press, and I'm not going to breach my word for you, then turn around that he breaches immunity. Don't talk to me.
All right, all right. So thank you very much for coming.
Yes, my Lord.
Yes.
I thank the commission for allowing me to come here because so many things have been said. My wife, when I was leaving America to come to London, and I told her I would go to Ghana, she said, "You again." I've not been able to call her.
All right.
I'm glad I'm here.
All right. Thank you.
Let anybody write anything.
Please, you.
Dr. Samoa, does your client intend to offer any evidence?
No, my Lord, I think my witness stands by the evidence he gave earlier.
All right. Well, thank you very much, then,
Thank you
for coming. Thank you.